Hi guys, it's Laura and today I'm going to be doing my October wrap-up and November TBR. First, I'd like to casually point out the fact that it is November. Like, how? But it's here, which means it's not basically Christmas, so yeah. This month's wrap-up is so bad. It's shocking. I am quite disappointed in myself, but yes, I have not got a very big TBR either because I just know it's not going to work, so this could be a very short video. But yeah, I'm going to get into it. The first book that I read this month was Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. This was a compulsory read by for my English degree, and oh my god, it was so boring. I could not read it. I really couldn't. So I started listening to the audiobook instead, and that was very difficult to do as well. So I stopped listening to it. I just wasn't paying attention, so I really don't know what happened because I didn't care, which isn't very good for someone who's doing English. But literally, when it comes to books, I want to read a book which I enjoy, and if I'm not enjoying it, I can't read it, which makes me question, why am I taking English as a degree again? But yeah, it was so boring. I gave it 0.5 stars, which is the lowest rating I've ever gave anything, because I figure giving something 0 stars was a bit harsh. I really don't know what it's about. I only know that it's about a boy called Pip who originally, you don't know his age, I don't think, but he's young and then he's old. There's something to do with a creepy lady, something to do with another girl who's also his age. He somehow gets a lot of money, yeah, that's my knowledge. I could say a bit more, but that would be spoilers if you actually want to read it, which I wouldn't suggest, but you might like classics, so I'm not going to tell you not to read it. Just classics are not my thing anyway, and I just don't like the writing, and I don't like the story. It was boring. But yeah. And the only other book, because yes, I did only read 2 this month, was Snow Like Ashes, which I actually have with me, and as you can see, the bookmark is still there because I haven't finished it. Currently on page 337 out of 415, I think, something like that. So I haven't got very far to go. However, I probably won't finish until the end of November because I'm seriously struggling with life right now. But as of right now, I am really enjoying this book so much. I want to finish it, but I can't because life doesn't like me like that. This is basically about a girl called Mira, and she's like from winter, and winter's been just taken over by spring after 16 years ago, and she all her life she's kind of been training to be a soldier, and her best friend who she is in love with is Mitha, who is the future king of winter. I'm gonna leave it at that because I can't really go into anything else without my brain exploding because I'm so bad at talking right now. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. I am very excited to see what happens in the end of this one so that I can finally get on to the second one. Or more importantly, I just want to read the summary of the second one, but I don't want to do it now because I don't want to spoil myself. So I'm very excited. I reckon this book will definitely get a 4 out of 5 stars, if not a 5, because I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, I can't wait to get the second one, which probably won't be till next year, but that's only like 9 weeks away. So hi guys, this is just casual little add-in clip that I thought I would do because I have just finished Snow Like Ashes like just a second, so I thought I would quickly do a little vlogging thing because I've never done that before, to tell you my opinion on it. So I've been reading this book for a whole month, so I am very happy that I finished it, and it did not disappoint in any way, shape or form. I've heard such amazing things about this book anyway, which is why I wanted to read it, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because plot twists were so good, and I haven't read a book with a plot twist for a while, so I was very happy. I'm still kind of deciding whether I saw the first one coming, but either way it was still amazing. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend it, and I'm very excited to read the second one because I want to know what happens, because this is a trilogy. So I'm very intrigued, and I'm loving Mira at the minute. I think she's such a great female character. So yeah, Moving on to my November TBR, as I said before, this is a very short one, but the first book that I'm going to be reading in November is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, and that is because I'm reading it for English. Again, I do not want to read it. I have started it. I started it in October, but due to the fact that I'm only 9 pages in, I will obviously be finishing the majority of it in November. So, that's why it's on my TBR. So far, not understanding what's going on. It's really frustrating me because you don't find out her name or her age. You just know that her name is unique and that she is very young. And that's annoying me to a very high extent. But yeah. If you're wondering, how do you not know her name when it says Rebecca in the title? Basically, Rebecca is the old wife of this new guy that she ends up marrying. This is all on the summary in the back, so it's not a spoiler. And she moves in and she's basically like finding identity. So if you want to be like analytical about it, it's like the whole point is that she's trying to find her identity. So that's why she doesn't have a name. So, because she's not got an identity, she's trying to find it. So yeah, it's like all that, but I don't really care about that, so hey. I don't feel like it's going to be as bad as Great Expectations, but not that intrigued at the minute. The next book that I'm hoping to read this month is Everything by someone I can't remember. Wow, that's great, isn't it? You all probably know who it's by anyway. Everything's about a girl whose a name I also can't remember. Wow, I'm doing great today. Who's basically allergic to the world, and then she meets a boy called Ollie who moves in next door and basically opens her eyes and she's like, screw it, I want to live. Yeah, that's all I've got because that's what I remember from the movie trailer, which is also why I want to read it because it's a short story, not a short story, but it's like quite a short book. So I figured I could get through that, hopefully, and then I can finally watch the film because I've had mixed feelings about the film, but I've heard the book's really good, so of course I want to read the book first. So, but I've been really wanting to watch the film for a very long time. So, yeah, we're going to try and get through that one this year, or this month rather. And the last book that I'm hoping to read this month, because again, I ain't being ambitious now, it's just, is The Three Dark Hounds by Kendra Blake. This is because the second one came out recently and I'm just like, don't know why, I just am. But it sounds really good. It's about triplets who basically all have to fight to the death for the throne and only one of them can survive, henceforth fighting to the death for the throne. It sounds really good. I've heard it's great. It's a really high fantasy, or it might just be a really good fantasy. I cannot remember. But either way, it sounds good. So, I want to watch it. Watch it? Okay, now I'm losing it. I want to read it. Wow. Yeah. So that is all for my October wrap-up and November TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. I generally just feel like I totally thingied that video. I don't even know what the word is, but yeah. Sorry, it's super short. I don't know whether to call it a reading slump or not. I'm just going through a momentary lapse. I personally am blaming myself for forcing reading upon me and therefore taking the joy out of it and being extremely lazy. I have become an extremely lazy person. That includes even trying to read. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye guys!